Okay, so now today we're going to talk about Miguel Figueroa. Miguel Figueroa, I know what you did. You're big, nasty. I know what you did. One year I had this white sweatshirt. Never had a white shirt before. And this guy was supposed to be my friend. Actually rubbed a booger on it. I remember that. And you know, life comes around full circle because you know what happened. And we're going to get into that later. We're going to talk about this day in the junior high school park, playing handball. Went out there one Saturday to play handball, and Myra Cintron was like the prettiest girl on the planet, but she was ugly on the inside. You have to finish the story, you'll know what it means. She was ugly on the inside. We were on the opposite sides, and our balls kept going over. So it was us and this Middle Eastern kid named Eli. Now Eli was part Hispanic, and his mother was Middle Eastern. But the thing is that his mother was turning tricks. You know, everybody got to love his mother, especially if you had $1.95 on you, and it was about 2 a.m. in the morning, but that's another story entirely. So we're in the park, and the ball goes over, I go to retrieve it, and Myra comes back, and she's all upset. And she comes back and she starts saying the world's worst things you could possibly imagine to a person. And that sets up what happens later on at the end of the year. We're about to go into summer, and there was this guy when we used to go to the pizza shop. He used to give us a hard time. The guy was like 35 years old, picking on a bunch of 12, 13-year-old kids. So one day we decided that we were going to put a beating on this guy. We were going to put a hurting on him. We were going to make him squeal like a pig. We were going to do all kinds of nasty stuff to him. And we used to go there to play Stargate. Stargate was a knockoff of Defender, but we went there to defend ourselves that day. We were psyched up. We were ready to go last day of school. It was myself, Kevin, and Miguel, and we were like United Nations. We had one Nubian, me, one Hispanic, Miguel, and one Irish kid. That was Kevin. So we didn't go there to play. We went there to, you know, get into a rumble. So we go, we do our usual thing, and we're waiting by the machine, just waiting for this guy to come. The guy doesn't come, and we're having a great afternoon. We play Stargate, put up some new high scores, and we're about to leave. And as we're about to leave, this guy comes in. Kevin and I look at each other and we just laugh, and then Miguel's like, come on, mother Alba, come on, we got you. And he throws his bag down, and the guy starts to put the most hellacious beating on the guy. We should have been arrested for this. I mean, he smacked him up and pooped upon him. It was crazy. And Kevin and I were just in shock. We're just staring at each other. We didn't know what to do. We just watched this guy take the beating of his life. And the guy even, he even went ECW on him. He said, oh, was it around? Let's pick up trash can, let's smack him in the head. Laid this dude out. And then, you know, Kevin went upside, all right, he had enough, like a Frank Drebin movie. So Miguel gets up and he's having a puffin, and he's like, why didn't you guys help me? Well, that's what you get. Karma's a nasty one. And you mess with her, she comes back and bites you real hard. You remember that ass whooping? I know that I do. We'll catch you next time on Real to Real.